Okay, John, the result we didn't want tonight, tough overtime loss to Davidson, but very typical 49ers Wildcats game, typical last few years. Just your thoughts on tonight's match?
Yeah, it wasn't a great soccer match. I think both teams knew the importance of the game, wanted to win the game. Obviously, both teams going into conference play next week. It's always nice to go in with that winning momentum, but there wasn't a lot in it. There wasn't both goalkeepers had only a few saves to really make. But I didn't think we were as sharp as we were Friday. We were off the pace, and it was just one of those nights where not a lot went for us. We picked up some injuries, and some of them looked pretty bad, that maybe lose a player or two for the rest of the season. And I think tonight we didn't create enough, and if you don't create enough, you're probably not going to win games. So disappointed, but at the same time, I look at it as the Charlotte Davidson kind of games. They're very tight, very little between the two teams.
There was a lot of play in the midfield, as you said, not a lot of chances created on either side. What do you attribute that to?
Both teams want to win and both teams don't want to lose kind of mentality. You're trying to, put the ball in the right areas and not make mistakes at the back. But, I thought the goal that they scored was, we had a hand in it. We needed to do better on the edge of our area, not mess about with it. And we needed, obviously, hold on to it and go. I mean, those players that will hold their hands up, they're honest kids. They've played well for us all season. They've had great games, but I think we got to realise is we can't beat ourselves. And tonight, I thought we beat ourselves. We made one or two mistakes too many out there tonight, and some we were able to get away with and recover from. But if you make those kind of mistakes, eventually it's going to catch up with you. So we have to regroup. We're going to find out how many players we've lost this weekend through injuries. I mean, Alex Myers, Sarah Ann Ward, Jessica Ryan. It's been a tough weekend on us physically. Hopefully we'll get a couple of players back here in the next couple of weeks. But we go into conference playing and we start all over again, 0-0.
And like you said, we do start conference play next. No time to stay low too long with this. We've got to bounce back and get ready for Florida International on Friday, then East Carolina Sunday. Start of the new season, 0-0.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the conference is a new season. It's a new opportunity. We're excited to be in Conference USA. It's a very strong conference. A lot of teams are doing very, very well. But I think what we've got to do first of all is check the health of our team. I mean, obviously, like I said, we've got 3 or 4 players that have had a bad weekend with knocks and injuries, and we've got to reassess where we are with some of those players and hopefully get a couple of them back. But in the meantime, other players are going to have to step up. So the good thing for us is we've used a lot of players this year, so at least some of those kids that will be called upon have had moments to play.
All right, John, we'll be talking to you soon. Have a safe travel back to campus tonight, and we'll talk to you soon.
Sounds good. Thanks, Travis.